In this video, I'll be solving simultaneous equation that involve three variables, which is x, y, and z. So basically, you can just simply say it is three unknown, right? So all the best. This should be z. Exactly, this should be z. Yeah, this should be z. So let's go ahead and solve it. So first thing is that this is actually three unknown, right? And we have three equation and three unknown. The first equation is this, and second equation is this, and third equation is this. Now to solve this question, I'm going to solve it step by step. Now first thing is that you pick two equations. You can pick equation 1 and equation 2. First thing, that's the first step. Step 1, you pick two equations. That's the first step. So what are the equations that you pick? You pick 3x plus 2y, right, minus z equals to 18, right? And the second one, you pick 4x minus y plus 2z, right, equals to 4. These are the first and second equation that you pick. Now, after picking it, what's the next thing that you need to do? The next thing you need to do is that you must eliminate a single variable first. Eliminate a variable first. You can choose to eliminate x, and looking at the coefficient of x, let me just say, you can choose to eliminate x, or you choose to eliminate z. But let's just go for z. Looking at the coefficient of z here, actually, we have this to be 1 and this to be 2. So you can simply multiply this by 2, and you multiply this by what? By 1. Multiplying them, you are going to have this to what? 6x. To multiply this is 6x. To multiply 2y, that's actually what? Plus 4y, right? Then minus 2z, right? Equals to 36 exactly. Then here we're going to have to what? 4x minus y plus 2z equals to 4. If you multiply, you use 1 to multiply everything. And after that, the next thing that you are going to have is that you check what can you do in order for you to eliminate this z. Since the coefficient are balanced, then the next thing is that you have minus here and also you have plus here. Simply add both together. Adding both these two equations here together, you're going to have this equals 10x, right? Then plus 4y. This is actually plus times minus is actually minus. That's actually plus 4y minus y. Plus 4y minus y, that's actually minus 1y, which is going to give us plus 3y exactly. Then minus 2z plus 2z, that's actually what? It will cancel out. Then you're going to have to equals what? 36 plus 4, that's actually 40. You can call it this equation 4. Then after that, after the first step, then the second step is step 2, right? What you're going to do in the second step is that you check these three equations again. You can pick equation 1 and equation 3 again, right? Show that equation 1 will appear twice. Now you are picking equation 1 and equation 3. Just let's go. You're going to have this equal 3x plus 2y minus z equals what? 18. Then the equation 3 is that actually 2x plus 4y minus 5z equals what? 32. Then what's the next thing that you need to do? You can choose to what? To eliminate the same variable that you eliminate in step 1, which is, that's actually z, right? So that means you're going to multiply this by what? By 5, and you go ahead and multiply this by what? By 1, right? So now the next thing that I'm going to have is that multiplying them by 5 and 1, I'm going to have this to be, this is going to be 5 multiplied by 3, that's actually 15, right? I'm having 15x, then plus 2y multiplied by this, that's actually 10y, right? Minus 5z equals to 18 multiplied by 5. 18 multiplied by 5, that's actually 90. Then the next one, that means I'm going to have 2x plus 4y, right? Then minus 5z equals to 32. Minus 5z. Now the next thing is that, are you going to add or you're going to subtract? Now if you look at the coefficient of this z here, you have it to be what? To be minus on both sides. Then if you simply subtract, minus times minus is going to what? To turn to what? Plus, exactly. So that means you can what? You can subtract it. So subtracting is 15x minus 2, that's actually why. That's actually 15x minus 2x, that's actually 13x, right? Then 10y minus 4y, that's actually what? Plus 6y. Exactly. Then the next thing, minus 5y, minus is plus 5, minus 5z, minus is actually plus 5z. This and this will cancel out. Then is equal 90 minus 32. 90 minus 32. That's actually what? 58. Right? So you can call this equation 5. Exactly. So after that, you step 3. Step 3 now. In step 3, what you are going to do is that you are going to bring these two equations together, which is 10x plus 3y equals to 40, right? And also 13x plus 6y equals to 58. You bring them together. So bringing them together now means that you are having two unknown equations. That's two variables that is unknown. Then you can just choose to use elimination method or use substitution method, anyone you like. So now using elimination method, you are going to, let's say we want to eliminate y, right? First thing that we want to eliminate is we want to eliminate our y and we want to solve for x. So we are going to simply multiply this by what? By 6, right? And also we multiply this by what? By 3, right? So 6 multiplied by 10, that's actually 60x, right? Then plus, that's 18y equals to what? 40 multiplied by 60. 40 multiply, that's actually 6. That means we have this towards 240. Wow. And this is going to be 30 multiplied by 3. That's actually 39. Exactly. You are going to have 39x plus 18y equals to 58. Multiplied by 3. That's 174. Exactly. So now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to subtract, since I'm having plus on both sides. That's plus 18 plus 18. Then I will subtract. So subtracting this, I'm going to have this word 60 minus 39. 60 minus 39, that should be means something like 21x, right? 21x, right? This plus 18 minus plus 18, that's actually this will cancel out, is equal 240 now. 240 minus 174. 174, that should give us 66, right? 66. Then we are going to have divided by 21. Divided by 21. Then our x is going to be what? 66 divided by what? 21. The next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to solve for y, right? So now looking at this side, since I actually eliminate my y in order to get the value of x, then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to eliminate my x now in order for me to get the value of y. So now eliminating x, this is just how I'm going to take it. Since I multiply this by 6 and also multiply this by 3, which are the coefficients of what? Of y on this side, then let me just bind them for now, right? So now what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to multiply this side by what? By 10, which is the coefficient of x here, and multiply this by what? By 13, which is the coefficient of x here, so that I can have balanced coefficients on both sides. So now in this case now, 10x multiplied by 13, that's going to give me 130x, right? Then plus, in this case, 3y multiplied by 13, that should give me 39, right? So 3 times 13 is 39. Then I'm going to have 39y, right? Equal, that's 40 multiplied by 13. 40 multiplied by 13, that's actually 520. This is the first thing I'm having here, 520. Now, after that, the next thing is that I'm going to multiply, use 10 to multiply everything here. That's actually 130x, right? Plus 60y, this should be y, plus 60y, right? Equals to, that's actually 580. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So what am I going to do to these two equations? I can simply subtract them. Subtracting them, I'm going to have this to be 130 minus 130x. This cancels out. 39 minus 60, that's actually minus 20y. 39 minus 60, that's minus 21. So here I'm going to have minus 21y, right? Then equal 520 minus, that's actually 580. 580, that's minus 60, right? So this cancels this, then I'm going to have my y to be equal to 60 divided by 21, exactly. So I've gotten the value of y to be 60 divided by 21 and the value of x to be 66 divided by 21. Then what's going to be the value of z? Remember that I'm dealing with 3 variables here. So what I'm going to do is that I can just come to any of these equations. I can pick equation 1, if I like, I can pick 2, if I like, I can pick 3. So let's just pick 1 exactly. And our 1 is actually 3x plus 2y minus z, right? Equals to 18, right? That's our y. That's our equation 1. So now in this case, I'm going to put my value, the value of x here, so that I'm going to have 3 into brackets 66 divided by 21, right? Then plus 2, the value of y, which is 60 divided by 21, right? Minus z equals what? 18. So now let's go. 3 goes in 21, that's actually 7 times, right? I'm going to have 66 divided by 7 plus 2 multiplied by 60, that's 120 divided by 21 minus z equals what? 18. Right? So let me simply solve it step by step. So here, what am I going to have? Let me just simply find SAM here so that it's going to make sense. So the highest factor here is actually 21 here. So 7 goes into 21, that's 3 times. Then 66 multiplied by 3, what's going to is going to be 198 exactly. 198 plus, that's 120 minus z equals to 18. Right? So here 198 plus 120, 198 plus 120, that should give me something. That's actually 318. Then I'm going to have 318 divided by 21 minus z equals what? 18. So in this case, I'm going to have z. Let me just put it here. I'm going to have z to be equal. That's actually 18 minus 318, right? Divided by what? 21 exactly. So my z is going to be what? Let me simplify the SAM again. The SAM is going to be, that's actually 21. So here I will have it 21 multiplied by 18. That's actually 378, right? 378 then minus 318. So now I'm going to have z to be equals to, that's 378 minus 318, which is actually 60, right? So here I'm going to have to what? 60 divided by what? 21. All the best. So as you can see, y is 60 divided by 21, x is actually 66 divided by 21, and z is actually 60 divided by 21. Sorry, since this is actually minus z equals to 18, then if I bring it towards the side, this will actually, I should multiply this side by minus exactly. So the answer should be minus 60 divided by 21. Don't forget this is actually minus z, right? This is minus z. So the answer is minus 60 divided by 21.